some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo, they got a lit show, Crypto King, showing you how to invest to live your dreams. So for those of you who want to make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo.
I need to get me a dog, man.
What is up, everyone?
I need to get me a Zeus.
Let me take this off. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Crypto King Show. We are now live. Hope everyone's having an amazing day. I woke up freaking out, bullish as ever. Made my little non-alcoholic drink with the umbrella. Don't judge, but I'm having a good day, B-Roots. How are you feeling, man? What did you think when you woke up and just saw the Zeus chart?
Well, it's just funny because we were talking about that during Shield Tank the whole time, how the narrative is massive and these could take over meme coins and the dog coins, but this is the only robot dog in all of crypto. AI is huge. Zeus is all over the news. We're seeing Zeus now with NYPD. We're seeing Zeus, like everybody loves a dog. Everybody does not like AI. But when you add what everyone loves, what everyone doesn't like, now all of a sudden, that's almost like the narrative to bring people liking AI because these AI dogs are now out and everyone loves a dog. So I think it's starting to happen the exact way we thought it was going to happen back when it was a $200,000 market cap coin and it came on. And boom, now we're sitting at $7 million market cap. Well, how many X's is that? That's
a lot, man.
Let's see here.
That's 10, 20, 35. 35X.
35X.
Bam.
Since we introduced people to Zeus. And here's the crazy thing, man. Here is the crazy thing. Elon hasn't even talked about it yet. That's the crazy thing. It hasn't even really reached masses. It reached a small little tunnel vision of a group of people who want to get in meme coins and microcaps early. Hasn't even touched it yet, Elon. So NYPD's all over it. So people are starting to say, what is this dog? And then you're going to start seeing it on the news. And what happens when everyone's talking about it? The big man Elon is going to show videos of Zeus, getting on the SpaceX, getting on any rockets, getting on to Mars. And if this thing gets on Mars, well, that's what this episode is about. Moon Boy price talk. So
absolutely, man. We got some Moon Boy price predictions today. But before we do any of that, guys, we need 51 of y'all in the chat right now to smash that like button. Let's bump this up in the algorithm. The Zeus family's here. The Pulsechains are here. The Hex, Atlas, man, the Sheena. We got all kinds. Sani. Everyone's in the house, man. So, guys, make sure you guys share this out. Smash that like button and subscribe to the Crypto Kings YouTube channel where we drop alpha all the time. And we're doing a emergency shield tank tomorrow. B-Roots knew nothing about this. The dev kind of leaked a little something to me, and I freaked out. It was an emergency. I don't even know if he's going to drop it tomorrow, but he might, and it's coming, guys. So make sure you tune into that. And guess what? Last time we had shield tank on Thursday where a lot of people didn't show up because they're used to shield tank always being on Tuesday and Friday. Well, guess what? Tomorrow is your Friday. It's our Friday. We're going to have shield tank. And the Thursday where a bunch of y'all didn't show up because you were slacking, that's when we found Zeus at a 200K market cap. It was like, 2 hours right after it got released, a community member came on. He said, hey, check this out. I was freaking out. It was like narrative. And I bought it. And I know a lot of you guys bought it. And I'm excited for this journey, man. It's just begun because the viral potential of this. Like, I need to pull up Twitter. Give me a second, man, so I can just cool down, Beards. Take over for a second. I'm going to pull up this real quick. Because
so,
this
crypto crossover. I called Zeus under 500K. I called Hobbs at 500K. I'll be calling George under 500K. Congrats, man. Congrats on you.
That's awesome, man. You a beast, bro. You calling them early, calling it like it is. All those projects were beasts. Look at this. This is what came out.
Emergency service unit in hostage negotiations, counterterrorism incidents. The robot will be remotely controlled only by trained camera and technical assistance response unit officers and the
NYPD.
emergency service unit.
So there you have it, guys. The Boston Dynamic. I don't know why it's still playing.
I don't hear anything.
Okay. Sorry, it just kept playing over and over my head. But, guys, this is where it all started. The NYPD is now using the Zeus robot, dog robot, for hostage situations and other things. And you might not like AI. You might think it's scary. I personally do a little bit. But it's coming. Everyone likes dogs, like B-Root said. And I think I think Zeus gets away. Like, he's going to be more accepted because he's a dog. AI's coming. It's gonna, like, the viral potential of this. It's going to NYPD. It's on fashion shows. It's on display. They're showing this thing all around the world. People are accepting it. The viral potential of this has just begun, and it just started last night. What was it, like around a $2.5 million market cap, and we are now sitting at $7 million market cap. Crazy.
Just like that.
Just like that. And it just begun. Like, I don't even know. Like, that was Daily Mail, I believe, news. I mean, that got a few million views, but that's just begun, guys. I saw an Instagram account with a couple million views or a couple million followers also posting about it. So this has just begun. The virality of this going out. Yeah, let's see right here. Yeah, this had 583K views. It was on Disclosed TV. So news is going to be talking about it. Elon could potentially be talking about it.
Elon will. There's no potential. Like, if it goes viral the way we talk about, Elon will talk about it because he wants to be in the spotlight. And there's nothing better than advertising for your brand, SpaceX, which has its own ticker on the stock exchange. What else are you going to do? You're going to talk about what's hot and what he's purchased and what's going up to Mars. He will talk about it. There's no if. He will. It's just a matter of when.
Just a matter of when. Well, it is about that time. We are going to get this thing started. We got 75 people in the house, guys. We need you smashing the like button. It's free, completely free. We're going to give some Moonboy predictions today. We're going to give some price predictions, but we just want to preference by saying, guys, none of this is financial advice. We are not financial advisors. We're just the crypto kings giving our price predictions. And you guys should only be watching this for entertainment purposes because that's all we're about. And just want to say what up to a few people in the chat. The Sun Queen in the house. What's up, Sun Queen? We got William. What's going on? Will. I see the freaking Zeus families in the house. These guys are freaking out in the chat, man. I love it. I love it. I was freaking out today too. But tomorrow, the emergency shield tank. You all better go and request for the notification on that tomorrow because it's going to be crazy. And why don't you go ahead by start pulling up? I know we usually do market analysis, but just with all the talk with Zeus, while we're on the subject, why don't you go ahead and pull up that chart, Bruce, and just give us your thoughts on, what's your price prediction with that? Where could that go? Obviously, it's on huge green candles right now. Whales are coming in. The dev says he's going to add liquidity soon just to make it more where whales can just ape in harder and just take a look at it. Let's see what's up.
All right, let's see here. Let's look on the daily first.
All right.
Yes, I haven't looked at these charts at all, so that's why I'm laughing.
Share them with us, man, because the people want to see.
Oh, they changed the way they show these screens now. Let's see. Share screen. Zeus. Yeah. share. All right, do you see that? Do you see what I'm looking at?
Bam. It's up.
Okay. So daily, we talked about this earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could have sold and got in at 0.015. That right there, if you're looking for any type of correction, you had it right there at 0.015 cents. That is almost what, 9x from where we are at now. So you had your possibility, your potential to get in there after that. What happens, a lot of people see this run up, they see these two candles, they think it's over, it's done with. But all we did was just accumulate. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. Dumped again. All it did was retest this area right here. So as you can see, that was the major factor of that accumulation period. So right there, you can see you need to get above this because it got denied. But as it went up, it broke above it. And all it did when it went down, and everyone was kind of like shitting on the coin, it's not going to go anywhere, it's nothing. All it did was retest the all-time high from the previous pump. It retested it, and now we're going again. 1, 2, 3. So maybe 4, 5, 6. Maybe 4, 5, 6, and who knows where that ends up being. This candle right here, 0.05 to 12 cents. 2.2x maybe, about 2.2x in literally one day. So 1, 2, 3. This is day 3. So as this goes up, these candles get smaller and smaller. You'll never see them again if it keeps going up. So where can this go? Man, this is only a $7 million market cap coin. This is still a micro cap. And the problem is everyone's like, oh, it's gone, it's over, it's at. Right now, Optimus hit what? $50 million market cap?
Yep.
That's another 10x from here. It's not like, and then say it goes to $100 million market cap. You know, you got to realize when you're thinking moon boy math, where can this go? The way we spoke about it, NYPD understands it and knows where it's at. The fashion show, whatever fashion show company that was at, because they had a bunch of views on it. Elon Musk hasn't even gotten to it yet. So right now it's sitting at a $7 million market cap. It's still a speculative meme coin, but probably one of the biggest and best speculative meme coins in crypto right now. Why? Because everybody knows it's about doll coins. Shib made people millions. Floki made people millions. Baby Floki made people millions. Like, name the dog, and it made people millions. And now we're sitting at Zeus right now at a $7 million market cap. So what is my moon boy math on Zeus? Not financial advice. I'm going to say that for every single one. Not financial advice. But when Elon tests this out, and if Zeus remains relative in the news, and everybody's buying up Zeus as the robot AI dog, and this becomes the new narrative in not just crypto, but the outside world, minimum 2.5 billion. Minimum.
Woo!
Minimum 2.5 billion. If this becomes the face of meme coins, now we're gonna go even boy math. If this becomes the face of meme counting and meme coins, you can see another 1,000x from where we're at right now. 60 billion. 50 to 60 billion.
Ooh, that's some heavy price.
I won't go any higher than that. It can go higher than that because that's not even top 10 in the market. Shib went to the top 10 in the market, and that was they went to top 10 in the market, and that topped out at a $60 billion market cap. However, the new market cap will be 3x more than that. So if you pull a top 10 coin, you actually will get about 150 to 180 billion dollar market cap in the next bull run because there's more money, prices go higher, and the total market cap is increased by trillions. So a little bit of that portfolio goes into the billions. So if you really want to be moon boy math and say Zeus pulls a shib and Zeus is the big thing in all of doll coins on the AI sector, you probably realistically could see 150 to 160 billion dollar market cap to reach the top 10. But I'm not there. I'm not there. So I could say absolute moon boy math, 50 to 60 billion dollar market cap. If Elon talks about it, goes to Mars, in my opinion, not crazy moon boy talk, $2.5 billion market cap. And if it's just a runner, nothing comes of it, 50 million. So either way, I'm aiming for minimum $60 billion market cap. I will have moon bags for that. That's my prediction on Zeus.
All right. Yeah, for me, all right. I just know how the news and the media works. When one media outlet starts talking about something, they say, "Oh, that's a story." People don't realize that most of the news is copying other news outlets. Someone gets a little bit of news, they put it out. If it gets a lot of hits, if it gets a lot of views, other people just rewrite the same news. So I see Zeus, I see the fire has just been started with this NYPD. I think other places like California will use it. I think other places around the states will use it. I think it could be adopted worldwide. And so for me, if it continues to catch on, I could see this easily going to between 40 and $80 million market cap in the next month. And my Moonboy prediction, not financial advice, would be, and it's just because honestly, B-Roots, I haven't seen stuff run like you have. I'm going to say 1.5 billion. That's going to be on like the lower end of it. If it's just catching on and then something takes its place or something, and up to like 15 million, something like that, or billion. And just because I haven't seen stuff run like that, I was around at the end of the last bull run, I haven't been involved in it. I've seen it, but I haven't been involved. I saw it from a distance. So those are my predictions, man. Either way, this thing's super bullish, and I believe the fire has just started of the whole media and the whole narrative. This narrative's so strong that they've done marketing, but now the marketing is going to take care of itself because the narrative is so strong. So I'm excited for the future of this, man. And if you got in on Shill Tank, I hope you're pumped, jacked to the T like we are, because you are up some serious gains, probably maybe even six figures. So congratulations.
Yeah. So
now, B-Roots,
our first moon boy math going. So now we will go with our traditional. We probably should go with our traditional. That is,
let's do some market analysis. TA, you got Dickard Flart with the $10 donation, and I think this is for you, B-Roots. This is B-Roots' coin.
Now, come on, Dickard Flart. Welcome to it. Welcome to ShillTube. ShillTube, to pull up a chart that's not in our scheduled part. You guys got to know this. It's $50 minimum. 50 bones. You got to pay for our Armani shirts and our Versace hats and the Gucci's. I need to add another diamond onto my belt over there. So,
but check out Dick Inu. That thing's been looking good, man. I'll give it to you.
I haven't looked at it, so it probably is moving. But we will check it out. So let's bring it up. Oh damn!
Damn, bro.
All right. Okay.
Let's do a quick little thing on it. Because man, he slapped you with that $49.99. He said, "No, sir." He said, "Stop playing with me." Pull up that chart. Hey man, I like it right now, guys. Like and subscribe. We're gonna be giving some Bitcoin analysis. B-Roots was watching the news all day, waiting for those CPI reports.
Oh, what happened? I didn't know. I didn't even know it was today. All right, I'm ready.
All right, here we go, guys.
Bam! New. Please don't kick me off Twitter. Yeah, man. It's a bullish chart. I am not counting my laws of meme coins right now. Why? Because there's a lot of corrections. It has yet to break out of anything. So it broke out here during Shill Tank. We were right down here during the Shill Tank, and then boom, there's your Shill Tank candle. Then a big massive correction of unbelievers, people that didn't believe. And then it popped up, and then we had more unbelievers. So I have yet to see a countdown. I don't say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because it hasn't broken out anything. I want to see 6, 7 candles of FOMO, of just straight up green candles. So right now, if you got in the Shill Tank, you're probably sitting at about 10x right now from when they came on Shill Tank. And I've yet to even start my count off yet. So this is, in my opinion, a bullish chart, just as Dick Hart Flirt, whatever his name is, whatever it is. Yeah, it's a bullish chart. We need to get, and this is going to be healthy. I'm going to show you right here. Get the fib retracement, and we got a bang there to there. For me to start a count off, I want to see above this 1434 price. We need to see above 1344 and start just dominating these territories right here. Just doom, just going to the next levels. I would like to see, right now we're flirting with it. Maybe we close the day above all-time highs. So we close the day above all-time highs, and then it starts. It retests it and starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is actually daily. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe April 18th, April 19th. It tops out. Maybe it tops out a $3 million market cap and retests back down to a $1 million market cap, similar to Zeus. These are the type of things I want to see. Let's see what Zeus is all about. See, the only thing I'm going to share my screen. Here, let me share again. Or not Zeus is all about, what Dickie New is all about. Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay. So it looks like they got some NFTs. It's a straight up meme coin on Hex and Richard Hart. It tells its story right here. I'm Dick Flark, founder of the first Richard Hart meme. Our goal is to be the number 2 Ponzi in existence directly behind Hex. We've allocated 0% supply for the team, 0 early contract for influencers. We are not paid. We haven't been paid anything by Dickie New. Just want to let you guys know that. The greatest thing of all time is that there is no team.
You got paid $50
taxes to pump your Ponzi bags. So the most we ever got from Dickie New is $50, and that's what the $50 just gave us. So there it is. Dickie New. Chart is looking good. A lot of opportunity to get in. Only a $236,000 market cap.
Nice, man. Yeah, bro.
All right, so let's get on with our, because people
We're gonna be here all day.
People start getting $50 things. So let's go here. Let's bring up my trading view. My beautiful chart that I made months ago. I haven't even looked at it. I'm literally bringing it up right now. Oh, that's beautiful. That's great.
Let's see what we got. All right, guys. This is market analysis, TA, not financial advice. Smash that like button if you guys want to see it. It's completely free. Let's fill up the room. You guys should be bullish right now, and let's see what we got. Be roots.
Same line.
Wow, broke it.
I haven't touched these lines. I told you that we would recorrect on every single one of these lines. We will correct somehow, some way. Let's bring it up and show you why Beavers was right.
Shout out to
you hit this line. I said correction. And I said if we correct, the lowest we're going is the 300-week moving average. We didn't touch that line of 300-week moving average. We just bounced right up. They front ran it. Bam! Bursted out of this line. What I wanted to see us touch this line, which we did that next week. I actually wanted to see us come down here and touch this line. This, in my opinion, and I'm gonna put this right here. And we're gonna talk about this. I'll put that right there. I'll put this right here. And then I'm gonna put this right here. This line that you see right here that I'm creating. Let's go text. Bam. Bam. And because a nice bold, I'm the Moon King, we're going to make it pink. That is a magnet. I wanted to touch this line earlier, but we didn't because I wanted to retest it. What Bitcoin likes to do, and I've said this multiple times, it says, screw you, come FOMO. Hit this line, did not retest this line. I wanted to see healthy action. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks of going back and forth. I still wanted to touch this line. And it said, nope, see you later, on to the next one. That next target that I see us going to is the next line. $34,000. Everyone's talking about $32,000. Everyone's talking about $33,000. 32 is possible, but I'm going to go 34 because I think 34 is possible. But 32 to 34 is the number. But I'm going with 34. I'm going to make me FOMO thinking it's going higher than that. I do think we see our big correction at this mark right here. So when that happens, we come to 30. It'll probably bounce up a little bit. It'll probably fail a little bit. Bring it down back to 25. That would be absolutely bullish because we come back and retest this breakout. So we came here, we pushed up, got dropped down. We came here, we pushed up, got dropped down. We broke out of it. Now I say we go make people FOMO, and then you wreck them. Then the bears think they're the best people in the world. We're going to new all-time high, or we're going to new all-time lows. Boom, goes up. No, we're going to new all-time lows. They short it. We're going to new all-time lows. No time lows. This is where everybody steps in my opinion, 25,000. Because all the bears are going to be talking about 20,000. They're all going to be talking about 15,000. And I think this is where it happens. If we get super bullish, we go up here, then probably maybe like May, and it goes very vertical. Maybe in May, we start breaking down, and this whole time, we're going lower and lower and lower and lower into the halving. And then you hit it, and then you start going up into the halving, and then off we go. These lines, guys, I haven't touched since we brought this up, January, February maybe, is when we started talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
I still think that this is a magnet. And I don't think that tomorrow we hit this number. I don't think next week we hit this number. I don't think next month, 2 months, 3 months we hit this number. And if we do, it's okay. But this line will be revisited again. Now,
what's that number?
That number is 25,250, about 25,000.
Okay.
That number, why? Look at the monthly chart. I just put it on the monthly chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or maybe 5, and start coming down. So I think we have this month and next month potentially to do our thing. So when you see this, maybe probably next month, I don't think it'll do 5 or 6 months. I don't think we go that high, that far. But look at this on the monthly chart. Tested it, breakout. Let's look at the 3-month chart. See why this needs to be retested on every chart. The 6-month chart, it needs to be retested. So it could be, it's probably going to be sometime in this next 6-month territory, which is in July. So maybe we come all the way up here for the month of May, correct back down right here for July, and then maybe you come back down, test it, and then see you later for the next 6 months. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 7-month chart. January 2026, bull market over. Ooh! If I predict that on point, bro, in this video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. is usually the sell point. July of 2025.
July of 2025. Bull market's over. Tops in.
You can't count that though. But maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe they're counting that red because that is that is a breakdown of this right there because that was just a retest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breakdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's Moon Boy math for y'all, man. You wanted Moon Boy math. Now here we go. Since we're on it, my Moon Boy math actually isn't bullish for Bitcoin. I don't think you get what people want to get out of Bitcoin. My number is like the top of Bitcoin. I believe is not what everyone else thinks. Everyone's talking $200,000, $300,000, all this. I'm talking 85 to 90,000. That is your top,
Wow.
in my opinion. I don't think it actually gets to over $100,000. If it does, at most, my Moon Boy talk on Bitcoin is $120,000.
Why is that?
Let's see if this lines up. And I haven't looked at this. I'm telling you, I swear on everything, I haven't looked at this. Oh no, it gets to it. It gets to 100. So I shortchange it. I stick anywhere from like 85 to 90,000. And if it does go crazy, it looks like 150 would probably be the top if it follows this chart. But personally, I think it tops out anywhere from 80 to 90,000. And I do think that people will think it's just a correction, but we go into a bear market. Now, I said on the channel yesterday, if we go to a new all-time high before the halving, I think that will be the top of the whole market for some time. Maybe a year and a half cool down, mainly because we don't create new all-time highs before the halving. So people will look at it as FOMO and this and that. I look at it as it would be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. But regardless, that will be a magnet. What do you think, man? What's your Moon Boy?
For me, for Bitcoin, I'm thinking more probably around the 120 to 150K range. I don't think it's just gonna explode. I mean, a lot of it, you see everyone's talking about Bitcoin to $1 million. You see that like new movement.
I'll be right back.
All right, you're good. Hey, big shout out to Frank. We appreciate the $50 donation. I don't know if you dropped a chart or what's going on, but appreciate you, man, for tuning into the show. What's up, Lane? How you doing, my man? Lane in the house. We got Dan here as well. Mr. Scotty, check out the PP Poor Pleb. What's next? Let's see here. Bitcoin top. Blockchain boss, you think the Bitcoin top 91,000? You're more in the B Roots range. I think it's going to break 100, but it could get sold off before that. So, that's definitely possible. I think ETH is going to get between the 12K to 15K range, just because, ETH is so widely used for meme coins. And I just think when more meme coins go, ETH is one of my biggest holdings, like blue chip, just because I feel like I can 5x it from safely 5x it from where it's at right now. So that's kind of why I have, I'm stacking ETH right now. Let's say that stacking ETH when I get these gains from like Zeus and stuff. And if I take some profit from a gain, then I'll put it on another wallet, cold storage or a ledger, and just let it sit there, man. Cause that's like top of the bull mark. I'm going to pull that out. What up, Frank? What is up, Jimmy? What's that one? The no name coin. Yeah, that was a good narrative. I haven't checked that chart in a little while. Guga, what's up, my man? You agree with that? Which one do you agree with, me or B Roots? But yeah, guys, so we're going to go ahead and pull up a few more meme coin charts. B-Roots is going to also show his $30K to $2 million challenge. If you guys don't know what that is, he's decided to do a challenge because they call him the Moon King with memes, and he's going to do it with zero meme coins. So speaking of that, which I think he should have put this one in, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up real quick because this is what happened, bro? They coming at you?
No, I just had to get some water.
Okay.
Get my lunch.
Nice. I was just talking about your challenge real quick, but I want to just show this chart right here. Bam, Loop Network, man. What's going on with Loop Network these days? We had that huge run up. This is the past month. This is the past 3 months, and Loop Network has only been around for just over a year, which is crazy. Definitely has. I pull up the Solana chart right next to it. What is the verbiage for that, B-Roots, when you fractal? When you fractally compare the charts of Loop Network and Solana, it's very close so far from what I can see. But yeah, I think Loop Network had this insane run up last month. It was like when nothing was really running up. It corrected right here, and it's just kind of moved up with the bullishness of the market and just really an accumulation phase right now. The market cap sitting at a $32 million market cap, 2 million in volume. This is one of the ones, man, that I'm going to hold. Like, I'm going to just try to time. I took a little bit of profit just to take my initial out, but now it's just sitting back and like forgetting about this one really until things start to get really bullish. So I think B-Root should have had that one, and you still could add that in your 30K to $2 million challenge. Yeah. But why don't you go ahead and pull that up? I was just telling people a little bit about that, and that's why I brought up Loop Network.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at that yet. Not bad. It's just fluctuating, going back and forth. Damn. Okay.
Sure.
All right. So right now it's at basically $49,000. Hello, it's had a good, nice pump back up. Ben Dow's just kind of chilling a little bit right now. It had that good pump, but it's just chilling right now. Open leverage had a nice little week. So right now it's just kind of calming down. If I was to get out of anything, I don't know what I would get out of because, all narratives seem good. Pastel isn't moving. So things I want to look for is when's the last time Pastel actually tweeted? Let's see here. They tweeted 54 minutes ago. So they're still doing stuff. They're doing spaces calls and everything. So, it's just, I don't want to give this one up because it's a layer one. It's a layer one, and they're constantly working on it. And that's why I'm just like, I don't want to give it up right now. So I would say, Locker token's kind of chilling, needs to get going. If it doesn't get going, then maybe I could pass it up. I don't know. Everything else is like, I feel like there are narratives that will go during the bull market. It's just they got to have their time. So sitting at 49,000 right now. Not too bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. I mean, I think it's just going to take a little time. Like you said, the blue chips are moving. We didn't even see meme coins move that much. I mean, besides Zeus, you're just not seeing that much moving. It's got to catch up, I think, a little bit. We did get a $50 donation from Frank, our boy Frank, and he wants us to pull up, I think, NMC.
Let's do that toward the end.
All right, cool.
Let's get through all our coins first before we just interrupt.
Yep.
So next coin. Which one you want to talk about next? Next Moon Boy coin on our list.
You want to do Pulsechain?
Sure. Let's see here. Pulsechain.
Pull up the chart. Just kidding. It's not live.
Nah, but we can present this. We do have something to look at. V3 is here. That's all we got to look at. Share my screen.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. It's a Pulsechain, man. A lot of talks on Pulsechain. There's a lot of money waiting on the sidelines for Pulsechain. I do see a lot coming with Pulsechain. Point blank, new layer one. That's going to. I'm still yet to see a big layer one outside Nuke Network. That's not really big. That's really small cap right now. Still, I've yet to see another layer one that comes on the market that has so much hype. Right now, Pulsechain by far, without a doubt, has the most hype behind it. Usually, those coins run, and if you didn't get into the sacrifice, you're going to try. People are going to try to get in early, and they should. Same people did with Ethereum when Ethereum came out, and same thing with Polygon, even though it's a layer 2, and BNB and all these other coins. Like they rushed into them. I don't think Pulsechain does any different. My opinion, Pulsechain, all-time high, bull market. I'm gonna say 10 cents.
This first bull market,
Yeah.
you think it tops out at 10 cents in its history of its lifespan?
No, just the next bull market. I think it tops out 10 cents. For sacrificers, that is a, let's see here, 0.1 divided by 0.0001. That's 1,000x. Plus whatever bonus you got for sacrificing.
Actually, DM'd Richard Hardy, said I could get in the sacrifice a little late.
Yeah. All right. Enjoy that rate. Yes, you can still sacrifice, I think. It's gonna be bad, horrible rate. So I would say 1,000x. That's pretty good for a layer one blockchain. You know, that's up there with Avalanche, that's up there with Solana, that's up there with all the others, you know, for the sacrifices people got in early. If I want to go moon boy math, I'll go 15 cents, but I wouldn't go any higher than that. Like I just don't think it'll go any higher than that.
Yeah.
I would say, you know, my predicament is 10 cents.
Yeah, man. What up, Jake Gagan?
Is that the real Jake Gagan?
Yeah, right. Moon King was right. For me with Pulsechain, I'm thinking more. I'm bullish, man. I think it's gonna be like 20 to 30 cents.
Jeez, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's Moon Boy math.
That's some Moon Boy math. Jake Gagan, what do you think? He doesn't know.
That's a 3,000x. Yeah.
3,000x. I mean, dude, think about it. Like the most hyped layer one blockchain. If Hex can do a 10,000x, like why couldn't Pulsechain, the layer one, especially with just the hype, what Richard Hart has proven in his projects? Like I just think the community he's built, the millionaires that he's made, I think he can do it. I think he can. We'll see.
Right.
I'm gonna be DCA and into Pulsechain like no other. So watch out.
There are a lot of people that I think are going to dump, and there are a lot of people that I think are going to buy those bags. Just as much as there are people that buy the bags, I think are the people who want to dump. But here's the thing. I think I forgot the number, but 80%. Let's go with the wallet holdings.
And you got to think too, B-Roots, these Pulsechins and Hexachins, their mindset is hodl. Like that's what I know. All of them don't, and I know they secretly sell and stuff. But like that's what they preach. They don't like us because we trade. All they want to do is buy and hold, and someday get like I don't know how it works with their mindset. But
well, that's not necessarily true because they have no choice but to hold.
But that's the culture.
That's the culture because
it is the culture.
That's not necessarily the culture. They're locked in it. They have no choice but to hold.
But they chose the lock. You didn't have to lock it up.
Because I don't think they necessarily knew in the beginning what they were doing. And you'll see a lot of people say that. Like, it's not trying to be an ass or anything, but like that is the reality. Is like that's not their mentality in the beginning. Their mentality in the beginning was just like moon boy. Oh, it's going to be this much. It's going to be this much. It wasn't like we're going to hold, and that's what you have to do, because that's not the mentality. And I don't say the mentality. Majority of people don't even hold. So when you look at the wallets, most of the hex out there is actually liquid. It's not staked. So it's just kind of one of those things where you think it is, but it's not. It's not the reality. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's not. Most hex out there is not staked. Now that number is going up, but the majority of the hex out there is not staked. So back to Pulsechain, over majority of the wallets sacrifice $1,000 or less. So the amount of money that's coming in, I do think will surpass it than the money that's coming out. So therefore, I think the price pumps because there's obviously going to be more buyers than sellers. And yes, their mentality is to hold, but this is the thing. Did they have something to lock up? No, not with Pulsechain. So you can stake your coins and get a yield on Hex, but this is the first time that a hexagon in a coin has the ability to hold a 10,000x while it's liquid. That is the key. Can you hold with it being liquid? Anybody can hold when it's staked, because if you unstake, you get penalized. So therefore, you don't have the ability, the psychology to see your. You know what I had to do when I had shib? I had to take Benadryl to go to sleep. And I'm not one bit, bro. Like, I'm not.
I know you're not. It's still funny.
I had to take Benadryl to go to sleep because you have no idea how it feels to have liquid assets that you can either buy or sell without any penalty and watch millions go up and down in value in a 24-hour period. So you might think you're trained and you hold and all is good, but those are paper gains because you're not going to get that money if you decide to sell it. If you try to end stake an 8-year stake on year 2, you're going to lose all your money. So therefore, someone like me is more trained than the hexagons to hold. Why? Because I have a history of having liquid assets go up and down, and whether I want to choose to buy or sell. So always remember that just because they have the mentality to hold, it's different than a typical person that held SHIB into the millions of dollars market cap. I would say I would rather have that person on my team that held liquid than the person who's never held liquid ever. That's simple. You want big roots on your team. No, I'm just playing. But I'm not really. So that's how I look at it, is maybe they're not. You're not contradicting yourself. Most hex is liquid, but you say they don't have the mentality to hold. I'm saying the mentality of people, majority, is to hold. So that's the people that have the ability to sell or not. Most hex is liquid, that's right. But most of those people, those in the hands of like 3 or 4 people. We know by the sacrifice chart of Pulsechain alone that there's more than 3 or 4 people that are holding majority of the assets. You can't say that same thing for hex. So the liquid hex is held by a small percentage of people. People is what matters most. People. So those 3 or 4 people do not make up the amount of Pulsechain that's been sacrificed. The amount, yes. The amount of people, no. So I'm not contradicting myself. Should we invest in Benadryl stock then?
For Pulsechain, you might want to, guys. People are going to be up at night.
There's a
watching
reason,
those
there's a reason
games.
why Pulsechain colors are pink.
That's right, man. All right, man. I think we kind of covered Pulsechain. Let's keep it moving, keep it rolling. What do you want to talk about next? Well, you're a big Sani guy. Why don't you bring up that chart and see what's up?
Here next to Sani Inu sitting at a $13 million market cap.
Shib killer.
Shib killer. All right, can you see my chart?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So shib killer Sani chart looks good, very good. You need to get above this and establish this as support, not resistance. As you can see right now, this was the all-time high back in April of 2022, literally a year ago. We're certain right with it again 1 year later. If you bought the top a year ago and you held through all this, congratulations, you're officially about to be break even, but you're about to be break even during a bull market. So that just shows you when you hodl really good coins or good narratives, they will come back. And it has come back literally a year later. So we tried to go above it. It got rejected. People sold it. And now we're back, back into that port right here, trying to get back above this. When we establish this, we're going into the next levels. There's more levels to come from there, as you can see. So this is going to get very, very, very small and non-existence, and we create new levels. So Sani, bring up the website here. Do you see the website? No.
You got to switch it out, remove it.
I don't like the new system.
There we go. Wait, no, went away.
Hold on. There we go. Okay, cool. The centralized killer. I wish they stuck with the shib killer. I think that's better, to be honest. I don't know why they changed that, but that was the narrative was better. The shib killer. I'm still going to say that because that was your original talk. Just like Dogecoin killer, shib was the Dogecoin killer, and they did away with that. That was their original thing. So I'm always going to say the shib killer because that was your original narrative that got you going. So the shib killer, if it does what it says it wants to do, I'm going to say I think I could see a $2.5 billion market cap top. That's the best case scenario on the shib killer, Sani Inu. Probably 1.2 billion, I would say, but I could see it during a bull market if they bring back the shib killer. That gives me another 2x if they keep it with the shib killer, and that becomes a thing. I like that they're adding utility, but I don't think the utility makes it, any higher than that. But here's the thing: crypto can surprise you. So just as I stop at 1.2 billion market cap or $2.5 billion market cap, it can go higher. I just don't know if it has enough oomph to really make it amongst, top 50, top 75. We will see. I do say $2.5 billion market cap is possible for Sani Inu. Best case scenario. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's similar. If that narrative keeps going, it's just crazy that it's a coin that, it ran up a year ago, and it just sat there, and then all of a sudden it just picked back up, man. Picked up by the community. When they came on our shield tank, I heard some really bullish utilities coming. So, yeah, I'm gonna just go same as you on this one. You said 2.5 billion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say same on that. I mean, that's the potential that if actually it is the shib killer, it could be that and more.
So there's a comment by Sons of Hexico. that I see here. I understand your point, but do you believe there were more liquid shib millionaires / billionaires or more hexagons in a hodl mindset? I believe there were more shib nothingaires turned into millionaires than there were hexagon nothingaires turned into millionaires.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say. I would say there's more people in Hex that actually had money and turned into millionaires. Now, liquid, we're talking liquid now. We're not talking state. That's a big difference. You can say, oh, I'm a Hex millionaire, but you can't actually sell it. If you do, you're no longer a millionaire. So liquid, nothingaires, 2 millionaires, 100%
Nothingaires.
ship. Absolutely, without a doubt, created more millionaires. Just look at the wallet holdings alone. There's over 1 million individual liquid millionaires. There's a million wallets. And you can look at the top 50, 100. I think it goes all the way back to 500. You're a millionaire if you're in SHIB. And then we look at their wallets, they had nothing before that. I think many of those people that come from the meme coin space is looking to become a millionaire, looking for that big jackpot, and they hit it with SHIB. I don't say the same thing with Hex holding it liquid. I just can't say that. And then when you look at the top 1,000 wallets in Hex, here's something for you. You go on Etherscan, they only hold one coin. Hex. That's not the average person. So when you have enough money, you have multiple wallets and you split your assets amongst them. So when you look at the top 1,000 wallets on Hex, and the only thing they hold in that wallet is Hex, most likely it's either the same people or same person, or they're loaded people that are just splitting the wallets to make it look like, you know, they're all millionaires. But I dig deeper than that. So I would pick SHIB liquid over Hex liquid all day. And that's no hate, by the way.
Yep. All right, man. Well, let's move over to Sheena
Inu. Let's look at that chart here.
Yeah, new memes will be on Pulsechain. Absolutely. That's going to be a huge sector, I believe, especially in the bull market, not paying those crazy gas fees to get into meme coin, trying to eat $500 or 500 of gas.
Ooh, this baby's ready to curve. That bad boy's ready to curve. It has created its trend line. I haven't seen this. I haven't looked at this chart in a while. It has created a trend line, my friends. Let's refresh that real quick. Bam. There you go. It created a trend line. So there's your first trend line for She. And you can even make that a 3-day chart. Yep. Oh, yeah. 100%. This thing's going. It's time to go. That just created a trend line. Bounce, bounce, whoop, whoop, whoop. Came down here, bounce. In my opinion, it's go time for She. So She, you're going to laugh at me, man. My She prediction is higher than Sani. And I actually hold more Sani than I do She. But my She prediction is up there.
What's it at?
She, if SHIB goes on a run, which I think it will, if SHIB goes on a run, I think She 50 billion.
Wow.
Why? I love the narrative of getting more females in crypto. This thing will take off. If it's all attached to SHIB though. If SHIB does bad and the SHIB starts drowning and dying, Sheena ain't gonna take over. It ain't gonna take over. It's gonna go down with it. So it is relative to whether SHIB does good. But if SHIB hangs in there, creates new all-time highs, and stays in the top 20, I do think you see Sheena potentially take over temporarily take over Shib's market cap, where it is up there with Shib.
Wow.
50 billion. That narrative is too strong. I bought into Sheena way late because I believed in the narrative. It's a strong narrative, one of the top narratives in crypto. It's up there with the Zeus narrative. It's just like a no-brainer. Like Zeus, no-brainer. Sheena, if Shib does well, no-brainer. Like it's just the female girlfriend coin of Shib. Like it's gonna go. It's gonna go. It's that simple.
Who is the mistress? What was that one coin we found? We caught that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, man, I'm with you. I think it can go higher. I'm not quite that high. I think between 50 and 20 billion. So that's my price prediction on it. I just
20. Shorten it. My opinion is shorten it, man. It's
well, we're gonna have to keep receipts. I mean, this video
this video will be receipts for sure.
D-Roots always keeps receipts.
I'm always about the Sheena. I like Sheena, man. Sheena's a good narrative. You know, you go in there, Spaces Call. That Spaces Call that we had, our shill tank, probably had the most females in it ever. And that just shows you that this thing is grasping on. What do females do? They talk to their girlfriends, and they'll talk about their friends, and that's more girls getting into crypto, and they'll talk to their friends, and they'll talk to their friends, and then you just all of a sudden the girls come in to crypto, and all of a sudden, why are all these girls here? Shina Inu. Everybody loves Shib.
Follow the pink bow.
Everybody loves Shib, so Sheena Inu is going to go right with it and be right up there. This is an easy narrative. It's not even debatable. I might even be short. They might be side to side with each other.
No brainer.
That'd be crazy games to not pick up, Shib or Sheena Inu at a what $30 million market cap. And it gets to 50, that's another 1,000x from here, 1,000+x from here. And if it does a Shib and they're next to each other, side by side, 15 and 20 to the whole bull market, that's another 10,000x from here almost. So don't short it. Don't, because $30 million market cap is nothing. It's still a small cap in crypto.
Yep. Facts. Yeah, man. Especially with a narrative that strong. All right. Well, we're kind of getting towards the end of the show. We got a few more to bring up. Let's go ahead and bring up Atlas, who sponsored Shill Tank. Was it just yesterday? Wow. Yesterday they sponsored Shill Tank. It's another huge AI narrative. It's kind of like, hey, if you missed Optimus, you missed Zeus, and you're looking for a project that you're early to, not financial advice, but take a look at freaking Atlas, man. I mean, it's the most athletic. I'm gonna roast a humanoid robot in the game, man. Basically, Atlas would beat up any robot that stepped in front of him right now.
3-day chart looks good. Looks like it pumped up, and everybody, she'll take it's over. Bam, there it goes, getting bought right back up. It's just funny how people you should know by now, if it has a strong narrative, it's going to get bought right back up. So Atlas right now does need to get above that 1.6. You see right here, bam, take the fib and make it look a little more easier on your eyes and see what I'm looking at. Bam.
Man, you just eyed that.
Bam, rejected. It gets a bit, this area right here, it needs to get above this.
Can you zoom in on that? Can you zoom in on are you on a laptop right now?
Yeah.
Actually take your finger and go like that on the, I was just wondering, I mean, I can see it fine. I was just wondering if
you're looking for prices and all that stuff.
Nah, just keep going. We'll talk about it later. It just, I've seen people really zoom in and it brings it up on the screen because I know some people watch on their phone, but go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, we need to get over this 1.5 area. That seems to be the part where we hit it, got rejected, peaked above it, got rejected, tried to touch it, super rejected, and now we're kind of fighting our way back up. Well, but the good thing about this is every time we get rejected, we go higher. And what that's telling me is the sellers are getting lower and lower. So we're washing out the non-believers. Those who just here to take profit and go. And then, it's going its way up. So that's why you do want to see this volume come up a little higher with that. But Atlas, let's bring up that.
People are zooming in on your watch list, bro.
Oh, thank you. It's just a watch list.
Zooming
Doesn't
in,
necessarily
bro.
mean I own it. Trust me, it doesn't necessarily mean I own it. Like people come on Shield Tank, and when we say I'll add it to my watch list, that's what that means. I'll just put you on my watch list. Like literally, that's what that is.
I know, it's just funny. People are like, "Oh, I see name coin."
Yeah, it's like
name
it's just
coin.
a watch list. So there you go, Atlas, man. It's one of the most athletic robots, as we were talking about yesterday, with 28 hydraulic joints for high maneuverability. And I think it has the potential. It's got potential to do some cool things. I mean, look at it. It's jumping. It's a jumping robot. Doing
It's like Terminator
stuff.
You think you could take it in a fight? You could tackle it?
Bro, ain't nobody taking this thing in a fight. The thing's probably not.
Bro, I might catch him.
You ain't catching shit. You better break your hand. So yeah, like this thing's pretty cool. It has to catch on. Just how Zeus is getting picked up by the NYPD and things like that. Maybe we need to see Atlas get picked up by the NYPD and things like that and stuff like that in wars. So if it doesn't, it's going to be tough for it. If it does get picked up by the news, I'm going to say I would say $220 million market cap. So I'm not as bullish on Atlas as I am Zeus, but here's another thing. If Zeus starts getting big, Atlas starts getting big. So I think Zeus is the winner right now, just because.
Well, Optimus is.
Or excuse me, I said Atlas. If Zeus starts getting big, Atlas starts getting big, and this is why I think they're both Boston Dynamics. So if a company likes Zeus, and you can see Zeus getting more, Zeus in my opinion is getting more looks right now, even in the crypto world and the outside world. So as Zeus goes up, Atlas is going to go up even more, because most people, if they're liking the dog version, they're going to want the humanoid version of it. And that's where Boston Dynamics just kind of wins in the whole playground. So, Elon Musk has Zeus. Elon Musk has Optimus. Elon Musk might go ahead and purchase Atlas. And now you're sitting on Zeus and Atlas as a combination 2 duo. And as I see Sheena and Shib being together, you could see Atlas and Zeus together, moving up together. But I'm more bullish on Zeus on the narrative, but Atlas can be right behind it. So if Atlas starts going with Zeus and they start combining, that $220 million market cap now goes to like a $2.5 billion market cap, in my opinion.
And Atlas is really low right now. Like
Very low.
Compared to, it's $1 million market cap. It hits 50 million, it's 50x, 100 million. 100x. So for me, I think if Atlas, like if it starts like freaking people out and they use it for military grade, like the plan, that's when I see this thing running. I see it going anywhere from 150 to 500 million. It's just kind of a bigger range, just because it all really depends on how this narrative plays out. And if they're using it military grade, it's freaking people out, and it's the talk of the town. We're going to war with China. They're rolling out their first soldiers that are Atlas freaking, and like that's, it's not good for us. You think whatever you want about the AI narrative, but it's going to be all over the news. So stay tuned for that. We had a $50 donation by Frank. We're at the end of the show. We got to pull up Namecoin, one of the first cryptos ever.
Is that all we have for today?
We hit them all.
Oh, we forgot Ethereum.
We did forget Ethereum. I talked about it a little bit when you were
I'll be quick
off,
with it. I'll be quick with it. I think Ethereum. Ethereum, I think, tops out anywhere from $9,500 to $12,000. That's simple. Why am I there? Just because that's a $1 trillion market cap. And I do think it will top out at a $1.2 trillion market cap. So when I see Ethereum at a $1.2 trillion market cap, the run's pretty much almost over, in my opinion. That's it. That'd be quick.
And for me too, I was telling everyone, I say, for blue chip, when people ask me what they should buy, I think Ethereum's a safe play. This one of the safest blue chip buys to get like a nice 5x. So that's kind of what I'll direct my whole. I'm stacking ETH right now for the bull run. That's what I'm doing, and so that's what I'm holding. That I like ETH. I mean, I think I don't love that they went from proof of work to proof of stake, but there's benefits, there's negative things about that, but it's the blue chip coin that everyone uses to build on. I don't think it's going anywhere, and I think you get a smooth 5x from where it's at in the bull run. So at least. All right. Namecoin. Ooh.
Not looking good. I made this line some point in time, but that was a line that needed to be retested. It needs to go now. That's a double bottom from this right here. So everyone that came in here and dumped and tried to come back up, it dumped again. But now we are right here at a double bottom. So a double bottom is good. You obviously don't want to lose this. You lose this, it's pretty much over. But you just saw a reset. That's all you've seen right here with a reset. It never could get above the $1 million market cap. It tried again, got a decline, and now we're at reset level. So do they have some news? Do they have something to kind of bring this up and close today above 0.012? That will give you a doji candle, which is a cross. And then that would say, okay, the decision to go down is over. And then we start going up and find the real market value of this coin and get going. Namecoin, pretty cool website. It's very simple. Let's bring that up here, the website. I like Namecoin, man. Like it's
the website's fire.
Yeah, the website's different. It's pretty cool.
They got to market a little more.
You can play Pac-Man? Oh, crap. Oh, y'all about to see me in action real quick. Wait, where's it at?
I just heard the noise. I don't see it.
Play Pac-Man. Oh, they got to work on that. They got to work on that.
That was loud.
I'm thinking I'm like, yeah, they got to work on that. Let me see.
They need marketing and they need a little revamp with that, but this thing is good. I hope they do it, man. I'm rooting for them. I still have a bag.
So the SWAT works. Yeah, they need to work on the game for it. So they might be just working on it. The snake work.
Oh,
dang, bro, this is fast, bro.
That's super fast.
It's not supposed to start off that fast.
Man, you can't even get one.
No.
Bam.
Kill it.
Bam.
Ooh, boy.
Wow. Come on, man. Faster reflexes.
It's not easy, bro.
Bam. Bam. Oof. You couldn't do like a U-turn. It's going too fast, right? Like, there you go. Oh, you hit that. It didn't even.
No.
Okay.
Oh, man. Yeah, they got
some glitches.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's pretty cool right there. Hold on. They got more games. Oh, wow.
Because they got the pinball.
Yo. Namecoin's coming up. Yeah, but let me see how serious it is with their. Hold on. Oh, yo, this is fire. Yo.
We can't see anything.
You can't see anything?
No.
Oh. Hold on.
Is it?
I'll bring it up.
It sounds familiar, but crazy.
Yo, I didn't even notice about them. How do I jump though? I don't know how to jump.
Click up.
Nah, it's not that.
Space is probably jump.
See, I just gotta notice the controls.
I'm gonna mess around with that. That's just like fun, bro. Later games, like
This is good, man. So yeah, they got to fix that. Yeah, that I'm sorry, man. That's worth more than a $200,000 market cap. Like that's legit. So I didn't even know that about Namecoin, but once they put that stuff on there and have these like alternative, like these secret games, and maybe they throw in like movies and stuff like that. Like, yeah, man, I could see a nice little comeback. But they do have to get over that $1 million market cap, and that's for any coin. If you don't get over the $1 million market cap, no one's going to look at you. No one's going to pay attention to you. So Namecoin, I would like to see that it should for a fact take over the market cap of the real Namecoin because there's no one developing on it. So there you go, Frank.
yes, sir. Well, thank you guys for your donations. Thank you guys for tuning in today. About an hour, 15 minutes. Just some Moonboy price predictions, having some fun. Things are bullish right now. Obviously, Zeus is smashing it. Congratulations. Still sitting at 10 cents right now. And, I just think it's the beginning, man. These were a few projects, a few plays. We got some things coming up in the near future. So make sure you guys subscribe because we're going to drop some early alpha in here. Not only here, Shield Tank's the place to be every Tuesday and Friday. But tomorrow, we're actually going to have Shield Tank at 12:30. So make sure you guys hit that reminder right now. I need everyone to go because, man, our audience too, they're not liking this enough. Like I saw 40 likes. Like that's kind of low, guys. Come on.
Get it up.
We had over 100 people in here. Let's get those likes up. But check it out right here, guys. This is what I was talking about in the zoom in, viewers. You see that zoom in? Bam. Right here. Anyways, guys, emergency shield tank with Zeus going to be off the chain. Let's see what's going on. Hope to see you guys in there. Click that reminder, set that reminder, bam, just like that. Everyone go do that right now. We'll see you guys tomorrow. B-Roots, give your concluding statements, and I will end the stream.
Bull market's here. I think we got a nice little run for another month or so, and then back to, maybe small little correction, back to the drawing board. Take profits. Make sure you're taking profits safely and healthily. Don't take too many profits early because you got another, year and a half to go, in my opinion. So take profits, but make sure you leave some on the board to get those billions and billions and billions of market caps. Because once it gets up there, 1 billion to 2 billion is a double for one person that gets in at a 1 billion. So if you get in at a $1 billion market cap and it puts it up 2x, that's a $2 billion market cap. But for something like Zeus, remember, it's a $7 million market cap. Sheena, $30 million market cap. Atlas, $1 million market cap. Namecoin, $200,000 market cap. Dick, $200,000 market cap. Wherever you get in, if it gets to 1 billion, for every 200,000 market cap, you double your money. For every $30 million market cap, you double your money. For every $7 million market cap, you double your money. But when retail gets here and it's at a $1 billion market cap and it goes to $2 billion market cap, how many $7 million market caps are between that one double? A lot. So your doubles get crazy. So if you think about aping in and cheating out, just remember the amount of doubles you can get when you go from a $1 billion market cap to a $2 billion market cap. And if you think I'm too bullish, okay, how many $7 million market caps and a $100 million market cap in between a $200 million market cap? It's still a lot. So take profits, but be smart so that you can make the millions. Not financial advice, just education.
Have a good one, y'all. See you next time. We're out.
So for those of you who want to make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo, they got a lit show, Crypto King, showing